So Meroitic writing, as you can see here, sorry, this is a kind of a distorted photograph, close-up of a offering table, which has an inscription on the rim, which is very common also in Egypt, which is also the first thing we could translate for Meroitic, because these are very much codified texts that were similar in Meroitic. So we already knew what it said. It was just a matter of labeling the right words. And this is a transliteration of the text. If you go from this top part on the left all the way around, this is what you will see. And these are the individual script signs of Meroitic. Now, came about 350 BC. The question is, how did this come about, and what was the inspiration for having this script? Now, the curious thing about Meroitic is that it is alphasyllabic, meaning that every sign has an inherent vowel, and that vowels do not occur on their own. They are attached to a consonant sign. And if you want a vowel sign, okay, for instance, you have a word that starts with a vowel, you have to make some adaptation. The inherent vowel is an A or an E, and that would make a lot of sense if you were to reinterpret the Egyptian consonantal signs that were used to write foreign names, for instance. So the Egyptians used their logographic script, but had a set of consonantal signs that they used to write, for instance, foreign names. And that was also known to the Meroites. Before the Meroitic came, the Egyptian script was already used. In the Nubian kingdom, in the Napatan kingdom, the time of the Black Pharaohs, if you're familiar with that. So it is not inconceivable that they knew those consonantal signs, particularly the demotic version. And the demotic version was more common and was cursive, and that seems to have been the main inspiration, not the main hieroglyphic monumental script, but the cursive script used for demotic. Now, to show you, this is an illustration of the Egyptian influence. This is the Temple of Pie in Seringa, where there's a huge necropolis and a very important site for the Meroitic kingdom. And on the right, you see one of the earliest instances of Meroitic writing on this particular stela, which is in a publication actually edited by Sylvia. And on this close-up, you see this particular sign. It's the E sign, so it's a vowel sign, scribbled below a consonant sign, showing that it is something that belongs to this consonant sign. Later on, this became something that they would put next to it, so a more linear fashion. But early on, it was this modifier, vowel modifier that was added to it. Now, this is a very curious thing. So why would they suddenly come up with this very particular alphasyllabic system, which had nothing to do with the system used by the Egyptians, not a system that was used for the demotic script, not even for Greek that was there as well. So why this very peculiar system? And that is exactly where the scenario of the Caroline Islands could be an option. Because now you can say, well, what if they reinterpreted the consonantal signs and said, okay, these consonantal signs are interesting, but what about the vowels? And they have an inherent vowel, and that's probably how they were pronounced anyway. And the E or the schwa would be a good option for that, and would probably be the vowel that was used. And then they added the inherent vowel in their pronunciation of this, and developed the script further to accommodate other vowels. And in their case, they did that with vowel signs that they added in the alphasyllabic version. And in the Caroline Islands, they did that by just coming up with new signs for consonants with a different vowel.